Hi guys, welcome to Robbie D's Kitchen. I'm Robin and today we'll be making sloppy joes. So let's get into the video. I'm going to be using 1 small yellow onion, 2 cloves of garlic, and 5 small bell peppers. And then we're just going to chop them up. Once they're all chopped up, you'll be taking your pan of choice. Make sure your pan is on medium heat, and to that you're going to add some butter and then you're going to add your veggies. You're just going to saute them until the onions are translucent. Then you're just going to remove them from the pan and set them aside. Next, you want to take your ground beef. I'm going to be using lean ground beef, but you can use whatever ground beef you want. And then you're just gonna break the ground beef up and then let it cook for a little bit. And after that, you're going to add your seasoning mixture. If you want to know which seasonings I've used as well as measurements, don't forget to check the description box down below. Well, as the ground beef cooks, it will start to release that fat. And as you can see, my own doesn't have that much, so I don't have to strain it off, and that's because I'm using lean ground beef. But if you are using the regular ground beef, I would suggest that you strain that off. And then we're gonna go ahead and add some tomato sauce in there. And then we're also going to be adding a little bit of barbecue sauce as well. Don't forget to check for salt and make sure that your meat is seasoned to your liking. And then once it's all done, the meat should look like this. So once the meat is cooked, you can just take your bread of choice. I will be using some buttered dinner rolls that I got from Walmart, and I'm just going to be cutting down the center of those very gently because you don't want the bread to break apart. And as I'm cutting, I'll just be turning it. Once you've cut through the bread, you just want to take the top portion off and then place it next to the bottom portion. And doing this very gently because again, you don't want it to break apart. And then you're just going to spoon on that meat mixture that we made. And you want to make sure that you're spreading it out and making sure that it's pretty even and pushing it to the edges as close as you can get it. I did end up making the mistake of putting the meat mixture on the bread whilst it was on the cutting board. So I'm going to be doing some maneuvering here and taking 2 spatulas and very gently transferring it into my baking tray. Now, to avoid having to do this, I would suggest that you start off by putting your bread into the baking tray and making sure that you spray it a little bit with some oil so that the bread doesn't stick too much. Now, once that's all done, we're going to be adding our cheese. Before adding the cheese, if you're feeling a little porky, you can go ahead and add some cooked bacon pieces on top of the meat mixture. And then you can go ahead and add your cheese. For the cheese that I'm using, I'm going to be using some sliced mozzarella, but you can use whatever cheese you want. Cheddar would be amazing as well. And then after you've added your cheese, you just want to pop on the top portion of the bread And if you'd like, you can butter that, but like I said, I have buttered bread, so I won't be doing that. And then you just want to pop everything into the oven. Once it's done, it should look like this. These sloppy joes were so good. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this recipe, and if you do decide to try it out, please let me know. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye!